rewards.
The biggest challenge standing in most people's way is themselves.
Glenn Arcaro.
All money really is energy. Cameron and I started Project AWOL as an alternative to the education system. Project AWOL really helps people to structure their life.
Welcome to Thailand!
8 projects, each week, dropped in a laptop lifestyle to experience a life without a boss or a dress code.
Even if they don't plan on going into entrepreneurship, they should be using the 5-jar system.
To discover the ins and outs of an online income, to live another way of life.
If a 19-year-old kid could take this information and achieve this result, what could they do with it?
I believe in helping others live free and helping others simply do whatever they love.
Yeah, that's really what it comes down to. It's just helping people do things they love and fulfill their passions.
Yeah,
it's as simple as that. It's nothing complicated.
Yeah, right.
You don't need to be a superhero to do it.
It's day 4, it's the Give Jar Day. It's my favorite day of the week, and I can't wait to see how this is gonna affect everybody. I know everyone coming out here, they really thought they were coming out for a vacation and some high-level masterminding. I know none of them expected to have a Give Jar Day, to be rolling up their sleeves and to be doing some hard work, giving back to the kids. So yesterday was a good time. You guys had a lot of fun, right? Yeah! So yesterday was all about setting goals, really understanding the resources that you have and using the skill sets and the resources that you have around you to go out and achieve it. Well, I'm sure you guys have seen the ocean behind you right now and how beautiful and serene this environment is. Well, this beautiful ocean behind us looks beautiful now, but 9 years ago, it actually swept in and knocked this entire town out. It was one of the worst natural disasters that have ever happened. There's been over 200,000 people that were killed.
So that actually left a lot of kids without parents or a place to live. So today, it's all about the Give Jar.
In all honesty, this is my favorite jar of all. It's having the chance to really give back. So personally, I'm really excited to just get in there and get started. And I can't wait to really see the look on your guys' face when you really see what this is all about. And the truth is, you guys have already given back by just what you did yesterday with those shirts that you're gonna be giving back to the kids.
So the kids are actually out of school right now for the next week, right? That gives us an opportunity to get in there, right? Help rebuild the school. Let's start painting, right? There's a lot of things that we can actually do and help with this school to get it up in action. So what we want to do is actually create an environment that's conducive with these kids to be able to, give themselves a good education and be in a comfortable environment to actually learn. A lot of these kids lost everything, right? So we're going to start with these shirts, give back these shirts. We're going to get in the school and help with the school, right? And give these kids an actual fighting chance to get back in there.
The reason why we created Charity Day, because when somebody is able to understand that it's not about them, it's about service. It's about other people. It's about empowering those who aren't as fortunate as you are.
All right, guys, we're gonna introduce you to Angela. She's the one in charge of the charity that we're working with here. Who's ready to help some kids? Yeah. All right, let's go. Oh, you need some help? Let's get started with the gate.
So today we're here with Phuket Has Been Good to Us. And it's an amazing foundation. We're actually going to be heading into the school and giving a little bit of our time and energy into repainting these classrooms and making it a great learning environment.
Today is the Giving Jar Day. And we've just been introduced to a charity organization called Phuket Has Been Good to Us. We're sitting here listening to the story about how in 2004 the tsunami hit the entire island and it just totally wiped out the school, and honestly it left a lot of kids without their parents.
So we now teach 900 children for free.
Wow.
These orphans and other children need to learn English, and this is what this school helps provide them, is tuition to study, and they'll be able to get jobs.
So we have in the office 3 full-time volunteers.
They need all the help that they can get right now to have the school ready for these kids.
So you want to come inside?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Angela, she's one of the volunteers there, great person, and she's there to explain. She explains us the mission. We're there to go paint some classrooms for the kids.
Okay, everybody, so let's get busy.
Yeah.
So the kids are actually on summer break right now. They're going to be coming back in 2 weeks, and got to get it ready for them, so I'm ready to do this.
We're all going to take action. I want to pick up a brush. I love working with rollers, so we'll just all pitch in and see what happens.
I'm just taking the old paint right off.
What I'm doing is just taping the black border so that we don't have paint going all the way to the bottom.
When I find out that what we're doing is painting a couple rooms for the children, I couldn't be happier, because that's a perfect example of what another way of life is. Those are the types of things that you're able to do. You can do it anytime you want, whether it's your time or money, but you can actually make a difference.
The Give Jar it's almost like a paying it forward or giving back for the blessings that you've had in your life, the good fortune that you've had in life, the things that you've made work for you in your life.
We're painting the school for the kids that were devastated in the tsunami, and honestly, it's just something that I can't even imagine. You know, my entire life literally being swept away in a second. And that's a really, really big deal. You know, it's a really big deal. You know, the world that I come from, people complain when their internet goes out and their Wi-Fi goes out. You know, it's really, really empowering to me, and I'm honored to be here, to tell you the truth, just to be able to give back to these kids. A little bit of our time and a little bit of our effort, it goes so far.
So yeah, right now we're taking some time out of our day to really just get back to the kids. Right now we're prepping their classroom. They get back into school here in a couple weeks, and we want to make sure they really had a good environment to come back into. We know how important education really is, and in all honesty, time is probably one of the most valuable things we have, and just to give a little bit of ourselves. And it feels really great. It's really rewarding. It's really good to see the look on everybody else's face here right now as they really start to realize what it is that they're really doing for these kids.
We're painting, right? We're giving back. I'm giving a lot of my time and energy, and you see that I'm not a professional painter, but at the same time, it's still something I can do and give back.
We were all kind of rolling at the same time, and the funny thing was, it was like a pack of bees. Like once we all had rollers, we had that room done in no time.
There's something special about the Give Jar Day. It's just infectious when everybody gets in there. The energy of just giving back. People taping over here, we got people edging over there, and I can just feel the energy.
Even though individually it was just a little thing, but collectively, in a short amount of time, we were able to do a lot. And what it really taught me was that you don't have to wait till tomorrow. You can make a difference today, right now. It doesn't matter how small, but if everybody just takes it and does a little something, collectively we can really make a huge difference. And for me, that was huge.
You kind of have some idea of what it's going to be like when you come here, and we're going to surprise everybody, but everybody's reaction's been absolutely incredible. I never thought everyone would really respond like they did, and it's absolutely incredible. This is the look on their faces, the reaction. I can tell they're getting a lot more out of this experience than they really thought.
The better and the faster we worked all together to get it done. So it started off as taping, but it ended up, we did just about everything.
So on the Give Jar Day, I noticed a lot of people messing around, like JR, Dakota, Tom, even Glenn. I mean, I even had a handful of paint in there in my hair too. And even though it's important to get work done, what's more important is to enjoy the work while you're doing it, to have a good time. Yeah, we had to go in there and we had a lot of stuff we needed to get accomplished. We had 2 classrooms that we had to completely rehab. But the truth is, you gotta have a good time while you're doing it. I mean, that's what life's all about.
This is going too far. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I just love this guy. I love that guy. I love this guy.
No matter what situation we're in, we gotta have a little bit of fun, you know, no matter what it is.
I noticed that Charity Day really revealed something about Tom, is that he has this servant heart, and I really noticed him really getting into it, really trying to help other people. That revealed itself in Charity Day.
What the Give Jar means to me is it really brings things into full cycle. I just really felt by the end of the day that I really saw that you can be giving right now. It's so easy to go out and to help people. And it really showed me that I can continue this afterwards. It doesn't have to be a one-time thing. That I can go out and work at places like this to help out, that I don't have to wait for 3 months. I don't have to wait. I can start literally next week in helping people. And then it can be so simple, and yet it can do so much.
I would like to sincerely thank Project AWOL and all of the people involved with it for today. It's been incredible. We have 2 beautiful new painted classrooms. The children are going to be really excited to see how pretty their rooms look compared to what they looked like before. Thank you. From a charity perspective, we can't thank you enough. Without people that come and volunteer, we have nothing. Really pleased. This looks really beautiful. Kapkun Makka. This is beautiful.
Crazy thing is that everyone's working for kids that they're not even gonna have the chance to meet. Yet I can look around, I can see the smile on people's faces, I can see the tears in their eyes, I can see the impact that it's having on them. And that's the power of the Give Jar Day.
I really want to thank everyone here. I want to thank you guys, because really without you guys here, it's just not possible. You know, the amount of work that we got done today for these kids, it only happens with the collective effort of a team. So I want to give you guys a round of applause.
The Give Jar really opened my eyes, and I'm definitely going to use this for the rest of my life, the remainder of my life. You know, just you got to give. That's one aspect of success. You know, it's another. It's just without that, you can't succeed.
It just makes sense to give. Yeah, plain and simple.
Okay, so Angela, yesterday we had a little bit of fun. We actually ran around on the streets, gathered some t-shirts, all these guys did, and that's something we actually wanted to give to you, right? To give back to the school, not only our time, but some of these t-shirts as well.
Yeah, guys, we know that there's a lot of things we've been going over this week, but in all honesty, for me, this is my favorite jar. Before I go out and I spend my play jar, before I even put it back into my business, I always take that percentage, that set aside amount of cash, basically, to really just go give back. And for me, this is my favorite day each week, and honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much.
You know, it kind of opened up my spirit a little bit. It kind of opened up my spirit a little bit to say that, you know, I was able to help. It was awesome. It was extremely fulfilling.
I don't know about you guys, but I had a lot of fun today. Even though we were giving, it was still immensely fun. Look at us, we're covered in paint, right? We had a good time, but look, we actually did a great thing here.
You can have fun and give back.
On the next episode of Project AWOL.
We are at the Shillong Pier, and today is all about the play jar.
I can't wait to get on this boat. We're going to tear it up.
My vision of why I do anything here with AWOL is just help people do what they love.
This is how I got to live.
What I stand for, what Project AWOL stands for, what Cameron stands for is 21st century entrepreneurship, which really I know is the only thing that will save America. It's the only thing that will save the world.